Hello everyone, welcome back to Turqua Creations. My name is Matthew and yeah, welcome back. It's been a little while. I wasn't exactly planning on this, but essentially this is Turqua Creations' like first major big hiatus, which oh boy, I don't want this to become the new norm, so I'm making this video as like a form of transparency of what's been happening, what's going to be going on with the channel, and the things that I plan to go on from here, which first and foremost, I would like to thank everyone for their patience. For those who are still waiting for a new Turqua Creations video, thank you very much. I would also just like to mention that I still am working on a lot of different things for Matthew TOSG, not just Turqua Creations, because it is a bit of a pain managing two channels at the same time, especially if one channel's like practically my own fruits and labor. So with that said, a lot of what I'm going to be talking about here does relate to TOSG, but I'm going to keep it primarily towards Turqua. So with that said, Turqua Creations, if anyone doesn't really like remember, the whole point of Turqua Creations is to expand my my content into like different topics I wouldn't be able to tackle on TOSG because of its younger demographic and its younger like well, my old videos that are marked as for kids, which I recently made the switch to make the more newer channel videos into marked as for teenagers instead of just flat out making it for kids, which because I kind of realized that, you know, at the current rate that I want to make stuff, you know, I am going to have to at least push the boundaries a little bit. So officially Matthew TOSG is for teens and older. Turqua Creations is for adults exclusively. So that's what's happening here. But back to Turqua. So yeah, that's the whole point of Turqua Creations. But I also mentioned in my first video, as well as the description of the channel, which I've since taken down by the time this video goes live, that new videos will be coming out every week. I don't really see how that's possible for me anymore, because let me be real, I'm not trying to say that Turqua Creations is in danger or anything like that. No, this channel just started like less than 2 months ago, and realistically it just still needs to find its footing, and that's what I intend to keep on doing here, because I do have projects in mind to keep this channel kind of like afloat a bit, but also keep in mind that this channel at the end of the day is a spin-off. It's a secondary channel to TOSG. And that's why the two channels do have their own different contents that just relate to the same core things, the things that I like. For example, Mugen. I did a Mugen video about a month and a half ago, Homer Simpson versus Peter Griffin, which you guys really seem to like. Over 2,000 goddamn views, which thank you. As well as like trying to also think here, as well as like the upcoming Rising Rampage animated pilot, which I am still working on, but that's also something I want to touch base on as well. Again, it's a lot of these videos that are kind of like smaller scale in comparison to what I'm making, so like for the channel to stand on its own two legs, like Shape Your Fate, Five Nights of Fire, and Rising Rampage, those three shows. But in the instance that I also want to talk about is those shows, I kind of realize at the current rate that something like Golden Glory is going at, because keep in mind, Golden Glory is like the object show I've been working on for like the last 7 years, and next year it turns 8. It's almost finished. It's got like a few more episodes left of season 9, the rest of season 11, and then I have the movie afterwards to finish. Even though that is relatively speaking like a decent amount, doing the math, like we have 3 more episodes left of season 9, we have 4 more episodes left of season 11, which would average maybe about 3 to 5 minutes, and then we have a whole damn movie, which I am speculating to be about an hour and a half at best of length. That is a lot of freaking animation to do. I get it's like slides, but even then, when you're making a whole feature film, that's gonna take a long freaking time to do, regardless of how you slice it. So, at the current rate it's going, and keep in mind, I want to devote myself to this specifically to get it done and kind of like out of the way so I can move on to the next chapter of my life and move on to whatever project's next. I sound like I'm quitting YouTube. No, I'm not. Just move on to whatever show's next, which I do want it to be things like Rise and Rampage and stuff that you see on Turqua. I wouldn't really have a lot to really offer on Turqua and like actually get that made alongside it. So I am going to have to kind of devise a plan as to how I'm able to make both projects simultaneously, but keep both of them at a reasonable pace. I want to get Golden Lord finished on a weekly basis. So 1 week it's a new episode, 1 week's a new episode, 1 week's a new episode. Because keep in mind, again, I also have to wait on different people, like their voice actors. Some people have different schedules, some people forget lines. That's okay, you know, I don't pay, which is unfortunate because I would really love to, but I'm unfortunately not in a financial stability situation to be doing that. That said, the Rising Rampage pilot is still happening, but it's just announced formally here, being pushed back to next year. I will probably be getting something out because I do want to end off this year with just finishing at least one project for the channel. I don't know what that project will be. I'm aiming for it to be Five Nights at Fire because my current vision for the show, it's like, I already have like different ideas, like approaching it like a VHS type story. Or it could be Shape Your Fate because I already have a script ready to go. It's been written since I think like 2023. So yeah, a lot of these older concepts I had still exist within the archive, so I'm able to like pump them out. Another thing I'm considering doing is uploading the uncensored versions of the Amber's Godzilla Show season 22 and 3, which if you guys have not seen on my main channel, it's like the main project of them all. Because like you have your side projects, your secondary projects, and that one main project that you devoted yourself to for all these years, that's mine, the Amber's Godzilla Show. I did like actually swear in those original like like episodes, and I just censored them, admittedly, which is funny because it's meant for teens, which like I just kind of meant that as like a little censoring joke because like Puss in Boots: The Last Wish did it, Super Pets did it, so why not do it for My Little Plush Show? Anyways, I'm thinking about releasing like the uncensored versions as well, but the thing is I'd have to re-edit them all again because I have the raw footage, but I would have to re-edit them all together because I unfortunately lost the files. So with that said, we'll see what happens, you know, but I want to make this video to at least update everyone that Turqua Creations is not dead. It's just, I guess, on an unintentional hiatus because it wasn't ever intended to be on hiatus. But just know that an upload schedule is getting rid, and I'm going to be uploading things at my own pace. TOSG is still going to be my core channel and will be for pretty much as long as I'm able to put effort into it. So again, I do hope you guys will continue. I'll probably be doing another Mugen match again just to kind of like place things out. And who knows, maybe I might also do like a live podcast, which, I mean, obviously it's in the channel name, or the banner, which I do have some ideas, but it really all depends on like if people really want it. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.